a double stream starting soon. What did I do? I had to log back into Twitch on OBS. Somebody else said that the other day. They had to do the same thing. It should be working now though. I think everything is running. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yes, that's good. Close that. That's probably fine. Okay. Hooray. Well, all right, first things first. I'm still not over the fact that this little St. Patrick's drawing looks exactly like he's holding a pot of stew. Oh, actually, it looks better. Yeah, I just took a bad picture of it where it totally looked like beets and carrots or something, but that looks like gold. I need to take a better picture. Yeah, so then I got a friend of mine, somebody who I knew from the way back days when I used to color stuff for Aspen Comics. He has a comic strip out, and it's, let's see. I should have it. Here it is. It's called Child's Play, and if you want to go ahead and follow, it's in English and not English. But he asked me to do a little, that too, I'll show you. Like a one panel comic. He's, I guess, a teacher. And it's just the stories of the weird, kind of exhausting things his students put him through. So he asked if I could do a Grumpified version of one of these. So he wrote a little something for me, and I'm gonna draw it. And then this thing here, since I'm already here, C-Not. He's a sculptor. We talked about him last week. Super talented sculptor, and he uses this thing as a paint palette to put little, it's like little wells for tiny bits of paint. I guess he doesn't paint miniatures. But then Pat Draws, who's here, not here right now in the chat, but a fan of the stream. What do you call it? Just a visitor of the stream. And also on the Discord, Pat posted that very same thing. So I'm wondering, because it's a fidget toy. It's a little, what is it? Hexagon push pop fidget toy bubble sensory for anxiety, whatever, right? Now there's two people who, I don't know if they know each other, but they're both using this fidget toy as a palette, and I'm like so mystified. Is there some super secret painter forums where they have a list of things to buy, and this fidget toy is one of them, because it's so obscure? But anyway, yeah, I was just thinking about that because Pat just posted something out like that on the Discord. Here's the link to Discord if you're interested. Yeah, everything works. Okay. There you go. How about this time? Okay. So the lighting's changing a little bit. It's a little brighter in here now because of the time change. So I think this should be okay. I can zoom you guys in a little bit. So, all right. I was showing you what that guy looks like, or what his character looks like. So this is what I want. All right. Blonde hair, slightly darker beard, black turtleneck. That's all I need, right? I think that ought to do it. So let's see. I was doing little sketches just to see what can I get as a Grump version. So this is, let's see. I am always caught between making this brighter and so that the little wavy lines go away. But I guess that's good enough. Shadow, hey. How you doing, Shadow? What have you been up to? So this is the Grumpified version of this guy who I'm gonna do his comic in a Grump version, just a one panel thing. And the story of this one panel is gonna be something along the lines of Harry causing trouble in class. So Perry has a glue gun, and this is Grump glued to the wall of the classroom, and this is the teacher, like, just hand it over. He says stuff here, leaving big room for the word balloons. It's going to be in 2 languages, not on the same square, but, and then Manny could be sitting here just bored and watching her cause trouble. But Simon, I guess these are based off of like what he does for a living in real life. So he looked through my book and he was inspired to make this little story based off of this scene with Periwinkle getting into some trouble with this flamethrower? It's not a flamethrower. What are the... Flamethrower is for fun. What's the for business one? Maybe it's like a can of fire. Not for cooking. Here it is. So, okay. It's right here. They see it when they're exploring Grump's backyard. Whoops. So it's like, boop, right there. And so she's already wearing like this colander. Hi, Vince. How are you? Seeing that you are streaming is a pleasant surprise. That is so sweet. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just going to put that in my pocket for a rainy day. Remember when Vince said something real nice? So then here's the panel. Oh, come on, I was just getting the hang of it. And because she burnt his shirt as she was making these things. Oh, hey, Chris. Oh, thank you. Torch for soldering, braising, etc. Okay, so yes, Perry likes fire. She was having fun with this torch. So that was the kind of the catalyst for what's going to happen here. Oh, also, I got something in the mail. I've got half of what I need. Half? I guess half. No, 1/3. Okay, so remember I was talking to you guys about how this whole my lovely vending machine here, you could get a... Do I have a... I don't know if I could... Let's see, I bet you I can. Okay, so this guy, full of stickers, key rings, and art. I'm putting... This is the nature of the art stuff I'm putting in. So, I was thinking, I was showing you guys how I was making this, and it was going to be a backing board for the little original arts that are going to be in the vending machine. So I was originally going to send this design and have it foil printed, but I was thinking I don't want a whole stack of these exact kind of things. So what if instead I get some nice thick construction paper? I can get whatever color I want. I could use black. I ordered a stamp that has this design on it, this little square. I was going to use this stamp in some glue, stamp it onto like whatever color construction paper with the glue, and then I got a can of this stuff. Let's see. Gilding flakes. So, okay, I'm gonna open this. Hold on. Oh, you know what else? I'm gonna try to go live on Instagram. I'm gonna press a button. The thing is, they don't have any nice stuff. You guys have all the cool stuff. They're just gonna see me, my hands with questionable lighting, and they don't have any things to play with. So I'll have to. I'm gonna have to see how this goes. Okay. I've never. You are now live on Instagram. We're telling your followers that you started a live video. Oh boy. So, okay, for you guys and for Instagram, I got this stuff, right? I'm gonna try to make something similar to this, but with a little more variety or something. So, okay, I'm gonna open this, but nobody breathe because it's just like takes flight immediately. So let's see. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Hold on. I'll show you guys, then I can show Instagram. So I was thinking, the reason why I got this stuff was that I could just pick and choose like where I wanted to. I can grab like little red pieces and little green pieces and just kind of gently put them on the glue that I stamped on. I saw someone do it in a video. So, and I thought that was more interesting and it had a little more variety than actually just ordering a stack of these like foil cards. I don't know. But yeah, as soon as I open this, everything gets sparkly. Look, it's already, that's a freckle, that's a glitter. Hold on. Oh, look at, hello everybody. You guys on Instagram will have to let me know about the sound because I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, and the sound there and everything is a little more well controlled, and you guys are just on my phone. So if I start blowing your eardrums out, you're gonna have to let me know. See, look, I opened it and it's just everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this really carefully. I feel like the more times I open it and try, the more stuff I'm gonna get everywhere. Okay. So, Instagram, I'll introduce myself to you guys. I'm an illustrator and comic book colorist. On these streams, I don't always play with glitter. I also make tiny paintings. This is what I do for a living. I draw this guy in his book. But today, I'm actually going to do some sketching. There's glitter everywhere. I just opened that thing. It's all over the place. So what should I do? If I open, every time I open this, it's like to put 2 pieces of glitter away, I release 5. So here, let's see. I'll just put it right here for now. That's really pretty. All right, that's enough with that. I was worried when I opened this, or when I took it out of the package, because it's got like just tiny little glitter pieces. It's supposed to be flakes, but it is flakes. It's just that the glitter stuff kind of adhered to the edge. So glitter is playing with fire, right? You know what? I figured I was gonna go for it. Vince on Twitch says glitter is playing with fire. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. What's the worst that could happen? Keep it away from your electronics, right? Okay. So let's see. You guys can see. That's good. You guys are okay. So this is the plan. This is my little layout for the one panel comic. I can just, it doesn't need to be that big. I could take this and then just kind of make it a little bigger, right? Let's see. Vince, did you do anything for St. Patrick's Day? I stayed at home. I think I did leave the house, actually. I think, oh, it was pizza day. That's right. They got $2 pizza, so. Lovable Lucindy? Is that my sister? If it's not, I'd be surprised. It's good to see you. Hi. If you're on Instagram and you do go on Twitch as well, you'll find my Twitch channel in my bio. So you get to play with more stuff on the stream. All right, so let's see. Right now I have to decide how big I want to work. I should make my life easier and just not make it humongous. Oh, Grump Ball! Web of Chaos! Redeemed Grump Ball! Yay! Thank you. Little Grump heads falling on the screen. Am I getting booped? What is that guy? Oh. Web of Chaos. Okay, Web of Chaos is building robots, little robot model kits. Sorry, I'm saying it like a grandma. But he's putting some lights in one of them. I want to see you install the lights. If you don't stream it, I want you to post a video of it. All right, so what is this, millimeters? Hi, I missed you. I missed you too. It's been forever. I haven't seen you in ages. Let's see. Okay. Says it's a little beetle from a game. Oh, the K-boop? Web of Chaos boop? Yeah, I'm still impatiently waiting for the lights. Amazon has shown them out for delivery since 5 p.m. on Sunday. Oh no. Usually that's like go time. Out for delivery? Like maybe the day after? Amazon's funny. It's not as but one good thing about Amazon is that you can, if you've purchased it from Amazon and you don't like it, you can return it relatively easily. I'm thinking of going for 10 of these. Millimeters? Centimeters. Oh. School has failed me. All right. Hi everybody on Instagram. I'm about to draw the best square you ever saw. Today is the day the delivery was supposed to be here, so if it doesn't show up, I'll be doing the refund thing and ordering more lights elsewhere. That's so weird because if it's out for delivery, it's in somebody's trunk or something. Did they lose it? They must have lost it. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Square. You know what? I don't have a 90-degree angle. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Is it? Hold on, I got the wrong focus. Or did I? Oh, I was making you guys blurry the whole time. Let's try this again. Okay, there's a little... I'm trying to use you as my eyes. Where is it? It's right there. See? There's a little arrow on my ruler, and then there's the 90 upside down. So then what does that mean? I do that, and that should be yeah, right there. That's what I did. My ruler has a 90, but those are lies. It's lies. Okay. Yeah, that's a lie. Is it? Doesn't that look a little acute? I know things. Hold on. I'm smart. Hold on. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna eyeball it. So then what does it matter? Why would I do it at all? Ah, you know what? Never mind. Oh, and I already know I'm making it 10. So let's see. With great care, I make a square. And honestly, how critical is it? I could just crop it a tiny bit in Photoshop. Oops. Okay, hold on. Trying. That's pretty good. It's fantastic looking. Okay, so then do I do perspective and all that? I should, right? You guys are zoomed in as much as you can be. Okay. So, let's see. There you go. Whoop. It looks like a band from far away. So Grump is pretty much in the middle here, a little offset. This is where the teacher is. His arms out, like, what? I need to make sure we leave room for word balloons. And then here's Perry. I wanted to give her a little twist at the waist. Her feet kind of facing forward, but she's got a twist going that way. So that she's holding a glue gun and she's gonna be like turning away like, nah, it's mine. That's her little feet. And then she's turning that glue gun away. So, let's see. And I was thinking, it's gonna be some exaggerated glue gun. More, I was thinking, when I think of it, I'm thinking more of a caulking gun or something. Because the glue guns are just like the tiny, they look like little squirt guns with a stick of glue in it. Okay, so it looks like a baguette. That's okay. It's just a place saver. Oh, we did actually walk around Santa Monica 3rd Street Promenade, I guess. Yeah. They were selling 99-cent green beer. And we're trying to guess, like, I wonder what kind of beer that was. For 99 cents. I'm not a drinker, but it seems like a good price. This little teacher needs his hand out. So if it's out, it's gotta be palms up, thumbs out. Actually, I don't know what the not the perfect square. Thank you. My sister is a fan of my square. Thank you very much. I don't know what the what's the word for the rules, like social rules for a particular area? What is customary, I guess, for Instagram Live? I know on Twitch, people lurk and they hang out, you know, maybe they're working, they're doing something. So I don't even know how I would monitor who's watching, because I don't know what button to press. I'll just end up closing a window in OBS or something. But anyway, unless you chat, I'm not gonna say anything, right? Because you kind of not respect someone's privacy, but people don't always need to be shouted out, right? So I don't know what that means on Instagram though. Am I supposed to not say stuff, or am I supposed to say, hey Instagram, what you doing? Warden Black, hello. Moism MGS, Artman. And then that might freak people out. They're like, no. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. For now, I'm going to keep drawing the same thing over and over again and just hope that it gets better. Thumbs out. That's all I've established so far. And then hand on the hip. Yeah. Oh, Amazon is in our lobby. I hear them scanning the stuff. Web of Chaos. We're getting our stuff. Or somebody is anyway. I don't have anything on the way. Yeah, like I was telling you, I was thinking maybe I should have bought this stuff at Staples or something so I could see in what condition it was in. But for any of you artists, are there stuff that you would absolutely just make the trek to a brick and mortar art store to buy rather than try to mess with it online? I feel that way about paper. My stuff seems to be, Chris Cox says, my stuff seems to be stuck in customs for the past week. I'll probably get one huge delivery soon. Oh. What are you getting? We sent some stuff out to Japan. I think it was yesterday. I always worry. Hold on. Pen and ink from China. Ooh, I want to see. We all have to wait now. So far? Okay. This guy has been doing okay. Here, let's do a... I've been going on and on about fountain pens. Love-hate relationships so far. Okay. So this is the Noodler's Ahab, and it's got Southwest, Southwest Sunset. Beautiful. Stink pen, my stink pen Charlie. I can't tell if it's going empty or if I just left it alone too long. Maybe a little of both. Chris is currently sketching face designs in teal, coral, and black. Oh, that sounds really pretty. That looks like it dried up. I think you're right. It's which focus do I have you on? It's got a little is that a drip? Like a little, it's been dripping on me. Not on me, but this guy. See? So this one, this was a free pen, so I don't expect much from it. This one was not free. This one's the classiest of my collection. It just does no wrong. It's always perfect. This is a, what is it? Pilot Custom 74? I feel like I'm missing, there's a 7 somewhere, but yeah, this one's pretty cool. Okay. So yes, I can't even use my noodlers to give it a bad review. Oh, Pilot Custom 74. Thank you, Chris. And this one I like. Chris was also the one that recommended this particular ink color because I love orange. And it's like a shaded ink. Is that what it was, Chris? Oh shoot, I just got some on my fingers. Pen life. The 742 and the 743 are longer, probably too long for your hand. Yeah, and I think if I'm looking for a fountain pen, I really want the flexiest nib I could find. So I was thinking maybe even finding used ones might be interesting. There was one other nib we were talking about, Flex something, Pilot, I don't know, this one's, I forget what this one is. Hold on. Oof. Here he is. You need to wipe your little face. Hold on. Okay, so what do you got to tell us? You are soft fine. There you go. That was hard to see. Pretty sure that's SF. I should have left the sticker on. Okay, so let's see. So Chris, that whatever you're making with the teal, coral, and black, I want to see it. Chris usually does some really cool 3D stuff for I don't know how you would explain it. It's writing 3D programs to convert 2D faces into 3D objects you can 3D print. How bad was that? So those I see a couple of. You'll post those online, but I don't see your drawings. That's close? Okay. Have you ever set a match on fire, let it burn out, and then draw with it? Not with any intention to create art, but like just to make, like to play with fire and burnt stuff. Have you, Vince? Smells really good, right? I did melt silver crayon over a light bulb because it was just looked like molten silver. Didn't smell as good. And my mom came in the room. She's like, "What's burning?" Nothing. Most of my drawings right now are copying or abstracting other people's designs to get an idea of what kinds of faces work on non-anthropomorphic bodies. Ooh, Chris, I'm intrigued. If you ever have something you want to share, that sounds really interesting. Just to play with fire. I know, that's the periwinkle in me. Oh, Joel Gomez is on Instagram. Hey. Okay, so that's probably fine, at least for blocking purposes. Oh, I should have it on multi-chat. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super into lighting things on fire, but I do like to see the flame. So I have to fix her. It's like a cute little, it always looks better in like a quick scribble. And then I have to redraw it. That's what Joel would say. He should have lightboxed it. Okay, let's see. I think this is a start over type of unhelpfulness. Big mistakes. There we go. Okay, let's see. I did have one small triumph today. I've been struggling with the Sprouts Market app on my phone. I couldn't get the barcode. When you clip a coupon, you have to scan your barcode in. And they got these really good oranges, but they're kind of spendy. And I had a coupon. I was mad because I could never get the barcode to show up. You know what I had to do? I had to turn notifications on for that thing to show me my barcode. How sneaky is that? So now, after I turned it on, I hate having notifications on. I don't want to know every time like there's a drop in price in something. Leave me alone. So I was thinking now that it works, it let me add it to my Google Wallet. Oh, hello. Wait. Hold on. I'm going to say your name. I'm gonna say it right now. Kiri Livano. Livano. It's not Kiri Livano, is it? Well, how are you? What brings you here? It's good to see you. Kiri, how about that? Easy. Oh, like K. Key. Okay, no, key. Kiri. L-E. Kiri, yeah. Oh. Oh, are you one of Simon's friends? For a concrete example, put, and then there's different language writing in Google Translate from Russian to English. I'm gonna copy and paste that. As soon as I know I'm not gonna wreck my stuff here. For the time being, Kiri. I have to do that. Okay, so Periwinkle is looking that way. She's kind of swinging around with her caulking gun of some kind. Head's always, every single time, 2 sizes too big. That's okay, I can fix that. Drew Dog, hey, naps rule. They do, yeah. How have you been? That's Andrew Wilson. Just slept for 1.5 hours. Ah, I feel like $1 million. Good evening, Beth. Good evening to you as well. I've been sleeping like a baby. I think it's just we got a really comfortable bed. And even if I'm awake in bed, it's like a treat because the bed is so comfortable. I'm like, oh, I get to enjoy the bed because I'm awake. Look how soft it is. Oh, I fall right to sleep. Okay, I've resorted to just like the simplest shapes to get this twist. You know what though, Drew Dog? I'm not a fan of naps. Once I napped successfully, but usually, you know what it is? I hate waking up. So if it's just, it just means I have to wake up more often. So just consolidate the waking up into once. Okay. Hold on. Kiri says 1/3 sleep, 1/3 work, 1/3 living. Yeah, I like that. I'll figure this out later. Something, something glue gun. A Grump themed bed. Let that sketching start. I hit REM sleep fast. One of the few that can. 1.5 hours equals feels like 6 hours. Oh my goodness. You're magic. No, I can't do that. We'll watch maybe a couple of hours of a show or a movie, but that's like not relaxing. So I'll have to watch, like, I call it sleepy time TV, and it's usually some series I've seen a lot of times that I like, but it's not distracting because I already know what's going to happen. Kind of lulls me to sleep. So I rewatched all of BoJack Horseman again. I like that show a lot. And I finished that, so now I'm rewatching Fringe. I like that show. All right, so let's see. What am I doing here? This is a hand. This is also a hand. I have one right in front of me. Okay, face sketches up on Discord. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what Chris showed us. Ooh, okay. Okay. Copy. And paste. Okay, it worked. Oh, let's see. Did I break something? I sure did. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I like those colors a lot. We were just talking about complementary colors. We're looking at this building, and let's see if I could zoom in on that. There it is. And how it's like, you try not to make it look football helmety. Like in this case, it would be Miami Dolphins, but it's all about like the saturation of the color. So yeah, these don't go to the football area. Okay, I'm gonna pick a favorite here. Let's see. Where you guys, you can see all the top and you can't see the bottom row. So let's see if I can fix that. Delirious happy. That guy bottom left. I like that one. And I like the little cheeky cheeks. Let's see if I can scoot that up. Where do you live? Okay. There it is. There you go. Yeah, these little cheeky cheeks on the right. All right, so I think I messed up my stuff. Let's see if I can get back to there. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I like those. So then, Chris, are those little faces something that you could use in your 3D program to make little 3D prints out of? I think they would look even better not being symmetrical completely. Bob Ross, The Joys of Painting is the best bedtime start. Calming. Really? I don't watch a lot of Bob Ross. I get like clips. Okay, hold on. We're still trying to do this. Hand. Okay, hand. Hand. He's saying, give it to me. So then, okay, it's gonna be like that. Kind of. Not as is, but need to be redrawn more cleanly. But right now, I want an idea of range of things that work, then choose which styles to implement for my characters. Yeah, your approach is probably so efficient because you already kind of know what you're getting into. I just kind of try and like, that didn't work. Let's do it a second time and make sure. Oh, look at that, it still doesn't work. Okay, so teacher, troublemaker, and then the victim. I do that too, but sometimes I want to study and organize a bit more. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. This little cute splat of a grump on the chalkboard is what I'm going to try to do. This little guy. That's kind of the difference between how Joel and I like to cook. Well, I don't like to cook, but I like eating. So I'll cook stuff. But the thing is, I can't memorize anything. I forget people's names, their faces. It's like, it's bad. So I'll write everything down, like for a recipe. I'll download something that seems good, and then I'll make notes, just adjusting stuff as I go. And it kind of takes forever because if you write down you need a third cup of whatever, then you have to measure it and wash the measuring cups and all that. Whereas Joel will just kind of wing it and he'll throw stuff in there and it's always good. But he's he memorizes like what a quantity of something should look like, and I just write it down and actually measure the stuff. So for cooking, I just don't want to make a cooking mistake because I have to eat it. And then sometimes I'm making I made a really good pot roast, and if I make it gross, we're still gonna eat it, but for like 3 days. So I just have to write it down. That I won't, I'll try to be more efficient with my methods. I'm a claymation artist, says Kiriel. In an eternal search for something. Oh, you're on a journey.
It's a me.
Oh. Oh, what did it say? I missed it. Mark, hold on. Can I replay that? Aw. I've clicked the button and it didn't do it. That's so cute. How are you, Mark? 24 months in a row. Thank you so much. don't know what the words were. What? I tried to replay. Oh, it said, "It's a me, a Markio." I press the replay and it doesn't do it. So, oh, hold on. Hold on. That's why. Okay, hold on. Pro streamer about to happen. Okay. I'm like, I don't know why it logged me out of Twitch. I never logged on to Twitch. Okay. Let's see.
It's a me. Almak Ayo.
What did she try to say? A Makio. Oh, you know what, Mark? They're not panels for Grump 2. A friend of mine from way back who supported Grump 1 in the beginning asked me to contribute a one-panel comic to his comic. Let's see. And that's Chris's awesome artwork, but hold on. Okay, so I'm afraid to touch something. Last time I messed it all up. Let's go to the window capture. Okay, so it's basically his students exhausting him. It's in multiple languages. So I'm supposed to draw Grumpified versions of him. He's the blonde with the slightly darker blonde beard, and his attire is a black turtleneck. So that's what my goal is. Oh, there we go. How have you been, Mark? What are you doing? How's work? It did voice to text. How cute. Yeah, I was pressing buttons and I made it do stuff. And I totally forgot about it. So glad I was able to catch a little of you live. Time to leave work. Oh, Cindy, I miss you. I'm so glad that you found me here. Yeah, and yeah, you leave work. Don't stay there a minute longer than you have to. See you later, I hope. Mark, and everybody, I'm for the first time I'm going live on Instagram. So it's kind of weird. They don't get mute, so they get to hear all the coughs. First day back at work. Today, after several days off. A bit unwell. Been at hospital. We'll save the stream for the details, but hopefully better soon. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, hang back, enjoy my art struggles, and relax. Oh, you can't because you're, well, as much as you can relax while you're at work, I guess. Okay, so let's see. There you go. But work is great, and I always enjoy your art struggles. I live for them. Good. Well, we're in deep here, so let's see. Okay. Doing a little splat grump. Oh, yay! Thank you for following. I'm going to Google the words you wrote so that I can say your name better. For now, I'll say Kiru. Kiri. I'll throw the L's in if that sounds better. Kiriel? Kiri? You're following 2,000 people? Well, thank you. I'm glad that I made the cut. My goodness, 2,000 people? What, Kiri, what is your favorite, what is it called? Subject matter? I do art stuff. There's games, there's talking, cooking, I think, DJ stuff. Do you have one that, one subject matter that you like over the other? You said do claymation, right? So I bet you it's art. I don't know how many people I follow. So if you follow 2,000 people on Twitch, what's the max that they show you that are live is probably like 10 or so, right? How do you figure Twitch tells you, like, how does Twitch prioritize who they tell you is live? Do they prioritize how often you visit that stream or how many viewers are on it? My social media stuff is like the algorithm is struggling to understand me. They don't know what I want to watch. They just throw all kinds of stuff at me. None of the people I follow are my friends. They just pick random stuff. Here's some mummies. Do you want to see some mummies? No, well, kind of, but not every day. I only found that out from multiple articles of that being the max count. They don't show it. Ah, interesting. I think we all learned something today. I'd probably follow 20 people. Is it art stuff? Mostly art stuff? Let's see. Let's find that side. I said I was going to do the little Grump guy. So, okay. I'm going to say, I'm going to draw a rectangle in this fantastic square. It's going to be the chalkboard. I don't need to avoid the word balloons. Draw through them. Mark says, I find that Facebook is just a mush of things, right? That's like the worst one for me. Myself and Kylie get almost the same content and none of it we like or follow or interact with. It's become almost a lost cause platform. Instagram, however, knows me very well and the algorithm there has molded to my likes. In the main feed anyways, if I click on search, there it thinks I'm a 14-year-old boy. Yeah, Instagram is a little better. A lot of art and wiener dogs for me. But Facebook, it's like, that's, I guess because people aren't going to Facebook anymore. And they're nosy too. I think I told you guys about this last week. We were talking about the eagle nest. I never clicked on that or followed it. Never came up before. And then like a day later, it's the eagles all over my feed. Nosy. Talking about anything interesting. Talking about anything interesting me at the time. Learning to enjoy many things. That's a really good point of view. Web of chaos. My Facebook is nothing but memes and Gundam models. That's perfect. You're like, and that's the way I like it. Yeah, it's like mummies. Why mummies? Oh. It's just me, right? They tried to sell me on tiny houses, and I just wasn't having it. And it was AI rendered tiny, weird, artsy houses. What else? Yeah, I think that was the weirdest one, because there were so many of them. I'm like, I don't need to see this. This house has a lake in the living room. Okay. Now, it's this mummy's hair is like 3 feet long. Okay, that's a reasonable chalkboard. So I was thinking, as well as Grump being glued to the wall back here on the chalkboard, there could be like papers and scissors and just classroom stuff. The tiny house trend was just rich people trying to get poor people to think their tiny, unlivable spaces are actually big. Nobody can convince me otherwise. It's all a ploy. I did join Discord, got a decent amount of art on the phone. Let's see. Oof. Look at that. Thank you so much. Yay. A new art friend. I just clicked the button to say hi to you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a spot for your art. Send what you want to share. It's nice to see what everybody's working on. There's a different skill levels. It's just for fun. Okay, Grump, this goes right here. I'm just gonna block it out real quick. Oh, hold on. I erased the word balloon placement. It's not gonna be that much. Something like that, I bet. Okay, so then he's got all this real estate here where he could live.
Game begin.
I wanted to put his arms out, kind of weird. Awkward positions. Okay, let's see. Head, 2 sizes too big. And I know too, it's the heads are basically shoulder width. But I think I'll start with the head and I'll decide, you know, where I want the body positioned. And then that's when the scale starts happening. So then I have to go back to the head and fix it every single time. That's why I have more erasers than pencils. There they are. So I think Friday is when they deliver the glitter glue. And that's when I'm gonna start making a replica of this, but with real glitter. What is it called? It's not leafing. It's like a flake, gilding flakes. So that should be, I could do that next week. Is it? I don't think next week is April yet. April, I do my risograph classes. But yeah, that I've been I got it off of Amazon, Web of Chaos, and I was like you, I was checking and making sure it wasn't, if everything was kind of on time and moving. But the glitter was the Amazon, and the glue was some craft store on the other side of the United States. So the mailman's bringing those. I had something not stuck in customs, it just hung out there for a day. And when you track it, it just says in customs and then released from customs. It doesn't give any sort of estimate of time of how long it's gonna hang out in there. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff. Kirill Ivanov. Okay, let me pick. Let's see. Oh, look at that one. Okay, we're going with this guy. Hold on, let me scroll. Thank you for posting all these on the Discord. This is really cool. Is that a cityscape? Okay, whatever this is, we're all gonna look at it. Let's see. Let me see. Yes. Copy. And let's see. There it is. So you said you did claymation. Is this for something that you're gonna? Do you have to say claymate or do you say animate even though it's clay? I'll scoot this over. Okay. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. How much clay do you have at home? That must smell really good. Okay, hold on, let's go. I'm going to look at this one because I thought this was cool. choose. Okay, I'll decide. You gave us too many choices. Not too many, like they're all good. It's hard to choose. Okay. There it is. Look at that. Oh, these look so cool. So, do you have a video? Do you record this stuff on and put it on YouTube or something? I would love to see it. Are you a fan of like Wallace and Gromit and all that stuff? Leica, that studio? Yeah, that's really cool. There's a ton of stuff that they put on the Discord if you guys want to check it out. A tad overwhelming, huh? In a delightful way. I loved seeing all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna poke around and then zoom in on all of your handiwork. Oh, let's see. Hi. Hello, will you be at the Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario this May? I will. Is it a Oseguera Designs? I will, absolutely. Comic-Con Revolution is sometime in May, and they treat us really good over there. I love going. I feel like my phone is slipping. If I could fix this. It says, yay, yes it is. Every background can be animatable. I like, you know what, traditional animation I liked enough that I was thinking I was going to do that for a living. It went to CG and I was less interested in that, but I really like how accessible animation programs are to everybody now. The best I could do these days is like work on this little grump face here. Let's see. Oh, there he is. So it took me forever to try to get this guy working and make little mouth shapes for him. And then do the same with him smiling. The lip sync, it works really well if I'm attaching it to already recorded dialogue, not dialogue, just me talking, Joel talking. But it's not so great at reading my lips. I don't know what that is. Me and my family love you and your art. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's coming up fast, right? So are you in the that general area? The easy drive for you and your family? Do you ever go to like WonderCon? WonderCon's coming up, we'll be there. San Diego Comic-Con is just a monster of a show. It's kind of, I don't know. You have to really want a certain collectible or see some stars or something to put up with all of that. I feel like his Grump should look more awkward in his pose here. SDCC is an endurance event, not a show. Yeah. It's just getting really uncomfortable. Oh, I drew you the spawn. You're the one I drew a spawn thing for. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I don't have... One of the things on my long list of things to do is to put on stream like a little gallery of things that I've done in the past to just cycle through. I am finally making a new overlay. It's gonna be a minute because I'm trying to build it in a way where things aren't baked into the screen so that I could change things up. That might introduce a bunch of other problems, but I'm willing to take that journey. James Lee Stone, how are you? But yeah, one of the things is to have some sort of gallery of work. And I wouldn't want it on all the time. It just seems, I don't know, like I'm already here. Why would you want to see like a constant thing of art flipping through? But then I see it on other streams and I think that's fine. It's just when it comes to my own, I'm like, nah, no one needs to see. Oseguera says, we will be there this May to visit you and your husband. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, that's a nice show. James, I love the effects you're getting with the watercolor stuff that you're posting on the Discord. All the orange. I'm just a sucker for the orange. But yeah, I like that. The bright colors over your ink work. I think it's effective. Or behind your ink work, I guess. Trying to make Grump's pose a little crazier. Over and under sometime with James. James, would you ever make a little ash can or something of all your work you've been doing recently to sell at conventions? There's so much of it. You got plenty at this point. The markers, and then inks again. I barely know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's everybody. Do it, no fear. I've done an art book years ago, and maybe it's time for another. You never know. So, okay, if my hands against the wall, thumbs are down. Palm against the wall, thumbs are down. Okay. That doesn't look right. Let me try that. Okay. Maybe, is there a crazier position to put that leg in? Maybe. It is, but the monies are needed, and my scanner of 17 years has finally died. 17 years, my goodness. It gave you its all. 17 years, wow. Yeah, that's an important piece of machinery for an artist, so I hope you can save up for another one. Grump. Oh, Curie put animations in the Discord. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Hold on. Let me try to scoot this over. Huh? Okay, hold on. We're gonna celebrate claymation for a hot second. Maybe I could be far off with how this works, but it's gotta be the same as showing picture. Okay, hold on. No, YouTube. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh, shoot. Hold on. This time for sure. Okay, there we go. Sign in. Okay, I'll do that on my other. Yeah, sound effects and everything. I love that so much. Thank you. Can't hear it?
No.
Okay, it was like it was like actiony sounds. Let's see. Where would the sound be? I'm looking to see.
You messed with it earlier.
Oh, you heard it?
No, you messed with the sound earlier. You turned it.
Oh, you mean it's too low? Okay. It sounds really loud to me, so. Oh, still? Alright, what was it the last time? I was trying to get the audio to work. Okay. It's worth another watch. Oh, I like that. Thank you for sharing that. How long did it take you to make that? Pat Draws, did you ever make 3D Grump figures? You know what? Back before 3D became affordable, I had somebody sculpt one. So I have a sculpt of Grump that goes to me with shows. At 3 months, my goodness, it looks really cool. I liked it. I also have a plushie, and the goal was to have more made, but that would be probably a good Kickstarter because I can't just have a warehouse full of boxes of plushie dolls and haul them around to every convention. So that's probably after I get another book done, so I can get more people to like Grump, so they'll want to buy some Grump. But let's see. I can totally go grab the plushie right now. He's within reach. Okay. Let's see. Is this the... So this is Plushie Grump. He's wearing a scarf because it was cold. So I go, what I did, there he is for Instagram. Oh, David Feenstra is on Instagram. Hi, David. So I hired somebody, I found them probably on Instagram actually. Dolphin Wings, I believe. And I tried to contact them to do a second one and they said they were too busy. So I was like, oh, sad face, because he came out perfect. Dolphin Wings did the best, perfect job ever. And so what I did was I designed them to fit regular doll clothes. So like the 18-inch, like the American Girl dolls, just 18-inch dolls. You can get t-shirts for them and I can have the t-shirts printed to whatever I want and just buy pants. Hats aren't gonna fit. Pants are okay. Might be a little long sometimes. These, and she made the his little flip-flops. So yeah, this is I had this guy made because the plushie, the sculpt was kind of fragile to travel with, but I like them both so much that I just travel with them both now. So the sculpt is packed away. It's all like in a bunch of not custom, but form-fitting foam to protect him. And yeah, he was printed, I mean, he was sculpted in regular clay, and they made molds, and I have 3 resin, I think it was, sculptures. 2 of them are painted, and I guess now I can have those 3D scanned if I wanted. But yep, that's the story of 3D Grump. Mark, you're watching on both places. Oh, you get a close-up on Instagram. You sure did. And on Instagram, you can hear me burp because I can't mute the mic. So you get that to look forward to. You're welcome. My brother asked, would people buy figures of our comic characters? I told him I'm still trying to get them to buy the comics, right? You know what? It's tough out there. I would say, yeah, the comics are a strange leap of faith for people to make. They will buy stickers all day, mini prints for sure. The book, it's like, I don't know if I want to read that thing. So just do all the little stuff. They'll fall in love with your characters and then come back for the book. And then buy the plushie as a gift. Something profit, right? Okay, this is looking more like a guy who got glued to the wall. This is better. Arms up weird. See what I could do. I prefer to use plasticine, no permanent foam, at cost of ease. Use plasticine to protect your sculpts? Or is that like a method of sculpting? Like, I mean, not a method, a medium to sculpt with, plasticine. I only know of, like there's clay, there's a polymer clay, like super sculpty, is Cos clay a polymer clay? I know one, when you bake it, the Cos clay has a tiny bit of flexibility, and the Super Sculpey is more, not brittle, just harder. Okay, let's see. I love the merch ideas, but I really didn't get into this to sell merch. If someone does, more power to them, but in it to draw and do storytelling, yeah, I totally get that. Basically, you need to do like what makes you feel, what makes you fulfilled creatively, because as a self-employed artist, you know, that's kind of the whole reason for doing it. But I mean, you can maybe do both. You have your stories, you have a cool panel or a dynamic pose in one of the panels, just make a little sticker. You know, who's it gonna hurt? Okay. This leg's going up weird. That's just how it's gonna be. I still want to get, I like making, having stickers made because they can use specialty materials and vinyl, like glitter or holofoil or whatever. I guess you can print holofoil at home, but I mean, you can't print you can't mask that effect out as easily. I don't think you can at all, really. Because when you send a sticker to a regular sticker place and you want, you only want glitter in some of the areas, you have them print white. This is a bad example because it's already white, but they'll do a white layer over the glitter and then they print your image on top, and whatever isn't covered with the white, like the full opacity white, will be glitter effect. So, or something like that. So this is rainbow glitter, but I put a transparent blue over it to tint it blue. And then everything else is full opacity, so it blocks out the glitter completely. I can't do that at home, but I still want to get that printer, and I'm leaning towards this Caesar Juliet sticker or die cut machine, whatever. But the printer is not in stock. I don't know what is up with Canon. I want a particular Canon printer. It's been out of stock forever. So yeah, and I bring that up to say that's kind of my plan. You go, while I'm trying to draw stories, make little stickers too. Make some fun ones from home. Print out small runs, because if you do a small run of these, they end up costing you a lot. But if you do a small run at home of something that maybe only like an inside joke for the stream or something, no one's gonna really want to buy that. But you guys, you know, might want to win one out of my super cool machine here. So then it makes sense to have a printer and a little die cut machine at home for the weird little stuff. Material. Oh, material. It is weak to heat and dust, but easier to animate and make. Yeah, and you would probably want it to be easier to animate because that's the whole point, right? So make the job that's more important to you a little easier. James says, I still know that fan art prints can pay for my table and next set of books printed. Yeah. Keep the trade moving. It's like a weird tangent I'm trying to avoid here. I want to curve his foot up weird, but then I guess I can. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, I never hear anybody mention the Caesar Juliet cutting machine. They say the Silhouette and the Cricut. And then there's this other third one no one is talking about except for like a super small enthusiastic group that say it cuts really detailed, accurate cuts and less waste because it's easier to calibrate and it's just better at small details. So that's the one, of course, the one I want. I don't even know. Okay, so this is round 3 at drawing the same thing. What's my max? I'll just give it a little. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so in the interest of at least trying to make some proper proportions here, this arm, okay, that's probably where his elbow would be. And then, let's see. Something like that. That's probably a little better. Max is when you rip a hole in the paper. I know, I just keep, it's like you make the mistake once, or maybe it isn't a mistake at first, but it's just this ingrained position that my brain is like, no, this is where the hand goes. No, I don't like it there. Okay, let's try again. This is where it goes. Cool. I honestly don't know if I drew it any different. That's the one that counts though. Oh, Pat, I didn't even tell you. You're probably gone. I looked up that palette that you're using. I'm so intrigued because how do you guys all know about this pop fidget toy thing instead of using it as that, to use it as a palette for painting sculptures? How did you all figure that out? Maybe this hand will be out. Thumb up. It's a little more awkward. Just pop it, clean it out once it's dried. That's what they said. Yeah, that's what Pat said. All right, so this is. Oh my gosh. Who slapped me? James. With the almond milk, it did show up, right? Oh, there he is. Yep. I think almond milk as a pin is officially sold out. I don't want to make Grump crying because that's too sad. Like it's I don't want it to go like I want it not that he what would it be? How would I describe it? Almost like he's this stuff again. Great. Noise. Oh, I forgot. I missed what you said. I read in a Glenn Fabry art book, just because it's right doesn't mean it necessarily looks right. Yeah, I see that a lot when people trace foreshortened images and it's spot on, but it just doesn't look right because it's like all these subtleties of overlapping lines that aren't there. And it's just weird. Like you wouldn't draw something like, you wouldn't draw a hand like that and expect people to know, expect it to make sense to someone who's looking at that picture. Oh, Instagram. I did my fingers to one of my cameras. Like you wouldn't draw a hand like that and expect people to know what the heck you were drawing. Over it, fed up for Grump's little, his little face. Yeah, more so than upset or crying, because then I don't want it to be like he's being abused, because Harry's not like a monster. She's just annoying sometimes. Okay, so that's decent. I'll call that acceptable. I lost the bottom edge of the chalkboard. I had to Google image search what desks look like. It's been so long. And I probably won't even draw it. Okay, so let's do this guy. Okay, so then a Grumpified version of this guy's character looks a little something like this. That's... one day I'll fix that. Looks a little something like that. And I've got the wrong focus on. There we go. Yeah, just short, what is that? Not a buzz cut, crew cut? What is that? Shavy, flat top, not flat top-ish kind of hair. Blonde, little less blonde beard. and kind of a tired face, I think. He broke down a classic Jim Lee Superman pose, flying at camera, same pose from the side, arm back, one knee bent on the back. Very weird looking. One arm back. Yeah, I guess you would just make whatever you kind of do little cheats, right? There is that classic pose where the kind of the knee is in, when Superman is flying kind of towards you, they got the knee that droops down a bit. I guess I could doodle it in Discord, says James. Yeah, that's why tangents are a thing where you're supposed to avoid them, because if it's in life and you're looking at something like that, your eyes kind of fill in the details so you're not confused. But if it's just a drawing, you need more information to help sell that it's a 3D image. Oh, Instagram, my phone. Let's see. Oh. Okay, my phone's plugged in. Maybe we get Instagram back. Maybe not. Okay, so let's do. Yeah, I guess it's time to draw little details on these guys. I like the, hold on. I'm gonna try to get this tired look in his face. So his eyebrows up real high and lids real low. Okay. Oh, Mark's in ninja mode for meeting time. That's a perfect emote for ninja meeting work stuff. Like, ah! Okay. Let's see. This is just pretty. That stays. All right. I gave more room in the forehead. So I gotta do that here. I didn't leave enough forehead room to sell the tired face. I like putting beards on grumps. There's like almost no adult stuff in Grump stories. Okay, dropped my horrible rendition of the example I saw. All right, James. For the class, let's see. Hold on. Okay. So, okay. That's exactly the pose I was thinking of. Not bad for doing it at a pinch, though. The top is what the pose is for the viewers, right? Like the people reading the book, and the bottom is somebody trying to make sense of it. Like if a person was really positioned that way, this is what they would actually look like. Is that what I'm saying? Let's see if I could share this without breaking everything. Oh, I did it wrong. Surprise. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then touch that. There we go. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So, okay, James, what we got here? Your top Superman on Discord. That's what people draw. And then the bottom is like, yeah, but if this is what that would actually look like. So that back leg, the one that stretches behind him, is really elongated. Like the knee would be super... What is the bone between the hip and the knees? A femur? Really long? That was an excellent example. I appreciate that. Okay. So, let's see. This guy has very Clean cut, smart hair. I don't want to make it disheveled looking. Oh, and a black turtleneck. Mercifully. Beamer. Yeah, doctors and artists know all the body parts. Some. I'm the exception. Some college. I didn't stick it out long enough to get the bone lesson. What is this? Okay, what is this guy? What are his pants like? Bless you. Okay, let's see if we can't find a picture of this guy's pants. Okay. Oh, they're just blue jeans. Perfect. Hold on, let's see if I could show you guys a little better. Window capture. Okay. Don't lie to me. Okay, good. There we go. Try that. Blue jeans. Oh, perfect. So what's the English version? That's not a very good idea. It's okay. It's not mine. How does that not make, how does that make it any better? Oh, this poor guy. What a week. It's Monday. Okay, blue jeans. I'm out here schooling nobody. I got schooled. All right. So blue jeans. That's easy. Just leave it. Make a blue stick. Done. Oh, all right. So hold on though. Does need sleeves. We'll fix that. The guy's all clavicle here. Clavicle, huh? Those are the only two I know. Femur and clavicle. Those are so weird. It's like stickier. You can grab that bone. That little neck shoulder bone. Okay, so periwinkle. She is devious. So eyebrows down. Big smile. Too big, reel it in. And her little ears that stick out. Oh, she looks like a goblin. I'll give her some hair. That's too evil. Clavicle gasp in 1800. Did I say it wrong? That's the one, right? Yeah. The grabbable clavicles. Okay, so hold on. We gotta figure this out. It's got a twist here. I'm not twisting. Well, that would go there, and then there's the twist. Okay, so then what does that mean for rib cage? Something like that. But then this bone, the pelvic bone. Oh, I know all the bones. So good. Okay, something like that. And so then beats. Voila. Huh. Okay. I gotta figure out this gun. One eyebrow up, one down. Reduce the sinisterness. I think it's the eyelid thing. Let's see. Yeah, because then if I tone it down on the eyelids, and I could tell the story with the eyebrows, and then it's the right amount of mischief. Oh, Baz on Instagram. Hi. Wow, how cool. I got your, if you're in the link, oh, many moons ago. Nice to see you live. Thank you so much. That was one of my favorite pieces. When I did that, obviously I really liked the movie, right? I thought I'd peaked, like I'm never gonna draw anything that nice ever again. Still sometimes I wonder. That I like that a lot. Thank you so much for picking it up. I'm looking at, he's actually on Instagram. Thank you. You know what happened to the original? It got lost in Las Vegas. How appropriate, right? So, Baz, what area are you in? Which con was that? San Diego? Okay, I said I was going to figure out this gun. It's a glue gun, but I was going to make it kind of like a caulking gun. Just some big, weird monstrosity of an industrial adhesive applicator. But I'm making it up, so what does that even look like? Let's see. Let's see. Because I feel like a caulking gun has an exoskeleton of some sort. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Hold on. So, okay, so this might not read as it would definitely rely on the word balloons. All right, let's see. Where can I place? Oh. There it is. Look at that. It's a beauty. Okay, so what else? Also, how weird are artists' search history? Okay, images. Ooh, look at this one's nice too. Oh, this one's orange. All right, yeah, so they look like a garden hosey squirt gunny thing with a half hollow aluminum tube. I was expecting like more of a precision nozzle or something out the tip. Masonry cement caulking gun. Okay, so easy. Make a tube, make a squeezy handle trigger, and I'm gonna put a pointy tip on it.
Game over.
And maybe a plunger on the inside. Okay, not complicated at all. Got it. I'm from NYC, but I got your print in Dubai, so almost a decade ago. That was forever ago. That Dubai convention was incredible. So long though, right? I think it was like, I think it went till 10 at night, but they didn't kick anybody out. It was just, you know, whatever happens, happens. You want to leave, you could leave. If you want to keep shopping, keep shopping. That was a lot of fun. That was just a trip of a lifetime. Only slightly less weirder than a writer's. How long does it take to die from poison? How much does 300 apple pies weigh? Oh, how much, I wonder? How much does one weigh? 2 pounds? Nah, it seems heavy. I'm pretty bad with guessing weights. I was thinking about that. I was looking at buying produce bags, like reusable produce bags, and the little clips weighed stuff. And then I was just kind of mystified by the fact that they'd have to write the tar weight on the tags. And I'm thinking they don't have that button on the self-checkout. You can't like zero it out or add random ounces. And I was thinking, what does it matter? It's just like a tiny little thing. And then in the reviews, someone was like, it doesn't matter unless you're buying something like walnuts. Then it adds some cost. So yeah, I'm bad at guessing weights. I would be spending a lot on my nuts. We're all on some government watch list either way. Our phones we're surveilling ourselves. Yeah, with the mere mention of a bald eagle nest floods my social media with baby eagles. Okay, so let's see. This is hand. And then let's see how we're gonna do this gun. Okay, just basic shape. Don't do details, I get all confused. And then it has like a little, I'm gonna do the weird exoskeleton. So why does an elementary school have like masonry grade cement glue? Don't worry about it. Okay, so then just do oversized trigger handle thing. And then her hand can be holding the barrel, maybe? Skinny little arms for now. I like that Dubai had gold bullion vending machines. My classmates said the paste tastes better. I was only slightly smarter than that. That paste smells really good. I've never tasted it. It smells good. It has like a sweet smell to it. That's when I first learned the word masa, because my friend Araceli was like, it looks like masa. Which is dough, I guess. Okay. I don't think I ate weird stuff as a kid. I got into weird stuff. hmm. All right, so that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. So they just need little details. Thinner lead. What could Perry be wearing? Overalls? Maybe just a t-shirt. Overalls would, well, I do like a good overall. Because then, what, coveralls? Because then the zipper could be this twist. And that would make sense. We were all encouraged to smell everything. I'm looking at you scented Crayola markers from the 80s. Yeah, sure. I killed some brain cells with those. That's what they wanted, right? Yeah, I can't remember a lot of variety in the smells. There was some, like the blueberries kind of were berry-ish, but a lot of them just smelled like sweet vapors or something. Okay, so if she's wearing coveralls, the zipper would stop right about there, and then it would have like little lines of elastics, kind of. might be too small to see details like that. Yeah, I definitely like smelling things, but I'm not gonna eat all of the stuff. The junk mail on the glossy paper smells the best. Well, cucumbers or something. Strawberry chocolate was my favorite, just huffing away on those toxic chemical sticks. I don't remember chocolate. I think it must have been like underwhelming or something, because I remember trying to get into it, but I don't remember anything about it. What do the cuffs of coveralls look like? Or I should say, how do the cuffs of coveralls look? Is that better grammar? Dangle my participle. Okay, coveralls. Coveralls. They're not as cute as periwinkles. Okay, let's see. Oh. All right. I'll try this one. They don't have any elastic or anything. They're just straight cuffs. And then a regular collar. Like I don't know what those collars are called. Like just the standard t-shirt 2-point kind of, not t-shirt, button up 2-point collar looking thing. How come this guy has a belly? So don't worry about it. Okay, I get it. Just straight cuffs. course, I start on the right so that way I can smudge it all as I work to the left. Planning. Okay, so hold on. That's her hand. Her elbow's gonna be right there. And so it connects up here. Okay, that's straighter. And if she's holding this, and it says thumb up. Okay. I think there must be a way to get OBS to stream vertically to Instagram at the same time as Twitch and YouTube. That would be the best outcome. The lighting would be better. Camera angle would be a little better. Crazy hair. Okay. Let's see. Dig into the gun. This is like my inking line. The rest is like wiggly, whooshy pencil. This one, I mean. This one, if I erase, it doesn't matter because it's carved into the paper. Okay, that's a little mushed up in the details right there, but we'll just have to accept that. Oops. All right, little psychopath. There you are. Let's see. Here. Good enough. Heidi paper as any, I guess. So when is it spring? Is it the 21st? I don't think it matters for allergies. It's not like the pollen's like, okay, hold, hold. But I'm wondering because we haven't lived here in a long time. And so this will be my first spring here in the Los Angeles area in years. And I can't remember what my allergies were like. I think they were pretty bad in the high desert. Certain areas of San Diego, they were bad. Like we would walk around Balboa Park, and I think I might have an allergy to tree pollen because I'm suspecting it was eucalyptus trees, but I don't really know. So I'm wondering, how bad will they get here? I got some Flonase handy. We used to have Benadryl, mostly because our wiener dog would get stung by a bee. And if you give him Benadryl, it kind of eases up some of the, I guess, does it minimize their potential of having an allergic reaction to the bee sting, or is it just makes it feel better? Anyways, we had a bunch on hand, so I would take that. But it was kind of annoying because it makes you super drowsy, so I would take some the night before. That way I'd fall asleep nice, and then I wouldn't have allergies in the morning. But why would you take a medicine? Because you might feel something the next day. So that wasn't really the way to keep doing it. So Flonase seems to be okay, but I don't know. Hopefully I don't need any of it. Okay, this guy should just be tired, not sad. So, what did I do here? Let's see. It's the eyelid thing. Big, heavy eyelids. All right, try it again. Oops, he's over here. What's going on here? Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay. So, eyelids. Let's try this again. It looks like he's got 3 eyebrows. Okay. It just looks fleeting. Like, please stop. That might work. Oh, I didn't. Let's see. make it look more like a flat, not flat top. It's like a crew cut. I forget what that haircut is called. Something short and sticking up, but in a professional way. So I think it needs hairs like sticking up like that, so that it doesn't look like it's curving back. Oh, James Lee Stone redeems my favorite Grump ball. Look at that. So peaceful. Yes, there they are. So I'm going to leave the snow after all, on account of Mork being on the other side of the planet. It's going to be permanent snow. Crew cut? I think so, James. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Here, let's look at the man himself. Okay. Fourth time's a charm. Okay. What do you think, James? What would you call that? You have 15,000 channel points? You can afford so many Grump Fall. That just means I need more redeems. Little ones and big ones. Oh, yay. Oh, Mark. Mark, you're supposed to be working. I love Grump Fall. Yeah, that snow one, it's a big one. It makes my computer, not my computer, it makes the playback of it. I'm always supposed to be working. The playback of the snow one is it has a little skip in it. I think it might be too beefy. If I start adding more channel redeems, I'll have to start making better choices. Yeah, this looks like the proper haircut now. It's sticking up. Oh, you missed it? Oh, here, let's see if it's still queued up here. That haircut, that's what I'm going for. It's like a, I think, is that called a crew cut? A flat top? I don't know. You should raise the cost on snow. Totally not said by raise the cost of snow. Short back and sides. So it doesn't, this haircut doesn't have a name. I don't want to raise the cost of snow. That just sounds like such a evil weather thing.
Game over.
Hair Roof Realm on Instagram. WonderCon, can't wait to see you at Artist Alley. I can't wait either. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's like right around the corner. Is that one you go to every year? Hair Roof Realm? Okay. His beard is crooked. Gotta fix that. That won't do. It looks like what I used to get, which is called a short back and sides. Crew cut is also correct, but would expect it to be shorter. Yeah, me too. I was thinking, I picture something else. Maybe more a pompadour. No, that's like a greaser kind of poof ball in the front. Poof, but brushed back, right? That's way too flamboyant for just like smart businessman. Easy haircut. Not businessman, because that would be brushed to the side. I call it a crew cut, but as long as it looks how you want. Yeah, that's the most important thing, right? You signed my Aspen trading card. Group photo once. Ooh, group photo. Aspen trading card. So then were those something that Aspen Comics printed out later, or were they the old school Top Cow ones with some of the Aspen characters? Those were my first, if they're what I'm thinking, those were some of my first coloring jobs. That was a lot of fun. I felt like such a real artist at that time. Crew cut, let's see. I might have a set aside for me. Of those old-timey cards. Oh, that's kind of different. All right. That's like soldier stuff. Here, I'll show you. Oh my goodness, okay. 20 masculine crew cut haircuts for men. There you go, in case you were wondering. Yeah, it's just a fade on the sides and then floofy on the top. That's not what I was picturing. Some of these are just Peaky Blinder haircuts. All right, well, there you go. We'll do what James said. As long as it looks how you want. Yeah, I have your comics as well, signed with prints, 13 by 19 in my portfolios. Ooh, nice. Thank you so much. Since 2008. That's like the beginning. You're a wonderful artist. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, 2008. That's Grump started. I started drawing Grump and all those weird little fan art things probably in 2008. I started drawing Grump in 2007. But yeah, it's really started. I really started doing a bunch of stuff later on. I'm looking forward to seeing you at WonderCon. Okay, I got to recenter this beard. Okay, I'm calling that the center of his face. So if that's true, then this goes way out over here. Here, let's try that again. There, that's better. Oops, okay, there, just checking. haven't gotten, I was gonna say next week I could work on this whole like glitter gilding flake thing. I'll for sure have the glue, but I don't think I'm gonna have the stamp yet. I guess well, I could play with it without the stamp, but I made a stamp with this shape. My plan is to stamp glue in this pattern and then put gilding flakes over it. But everything's like coming at separate times. I got half, oh, what did I say? 1/3 of what I need. I'll definitely be stopping by. Thank you so much. Yeah, I guess usually these streams, stuff like this, doodling, pencil drawings, watercolor. Let's see. Most of it is kind of questionable and teeny tiny. This was last week's. I'm showing Instagram. I'm all excited. And then here, this one. I was late to discover Creepy Nuts, and so this is from the Otonoke song from Dan 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 Dan, that anime. So this was Ganzai watercolor, and I was trying to learn how to use that. So it's kind of a mix of those kind of things. Thank you so much. Give this guy his trademark turtleneck. I think I'll color this in Photoshop. He needs to put his comic together. I don't think I could take the time to paint this. And also it kind of matches with the look of his characters to have it more of a digital coloring thing. I appreciate you sharing your art as well with us. Have a wonderful day. I have to be getting back to my study. Oh yes, please. Study is more important. Thank you so much for hanging out though. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. All right. There's a little Grump right there in the middle. Yeah, I'll finish penciling Grump. I'll do all the weird glue splats. And then I'll do the bells and whistles off stream. But let's get Grump. Give Grump his little day in the sun. What's Grump wearing? He always wears a t-shirt and shorts. Sometimes he designs his own. He draws on them. But I've seen him, he wore a fringe shirt a long time ago. He wore a Kings of Leon shirt in like 2008. Got work to do, studies to complete, chores calling your name. Shirk it all and spend time with Beth instead, your friendly neighborhood distraction. Arting twice weekly. Thank you, Mark. I like that. Okay, so let's see. We'll try that. Do they have thinner erasers than this? I'm gonna have to move to kneaded erasers. Just make the tiniest little point. This is too thick. So I need a thinner eraser. So it's 7 Pacific time. Some of you are working, some of you are studying. Andrew Wilson is on and off napping, living his best life. This time usually works pretty well for me. I still keep saying I'm going to do some earlier ones for pages. I called Andrew out. I ate a Wendy's Asiago chicken club and a Jello chocolate pudding cup. Beth is the Energizer Bunny. Keeps going. You're doing it right. A Jello chocolate pudding cup. It's pretty snacky. Not the sugar-free, the real kind. That's the way to do it. Yeah, if you're gonna eat a Jello chocolate pudding cup, just eat the pudding cup. Get the sugar, unless you're diabetic or something. But I don't know. Sometimes if you're gonna eat something delicious, eat the full way of eating it. Then just, you know, if you think you're eating the healthy version of it, you're gonna eat more. That's my idea anyways. Eat pie. And then know you ate delicious pie and then ease off knowing that you had something delicious. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put one of his flip-flops on the ground like it fell off because he's dangling. I need to have some chicken or pork tamales tomorrow. Oh, wow. You just raised the stakes. That sounds really good. Where do you get them? We used to have a good place in San Diego. What is it? Cuatros Milpas. I think that's it, how you say it. They were really good. We got some good gas station parking lot tamales too, but you just never know. We don't have a like a fail-safe place here yet. We put the dye in diabetes. Yeah, I mean, if you have health problems too, you got to do the right thing. But if you're just a regular snacky person, partake. It looks like his foot's stuck in her hair. Hold on, let's reel this in. Another meeting for Mork. Ninja mode. Jew Dog. I am a suburb of Cincinnati. The one Mexican restaurant stopped getting them, but the other place 20 minutes away serves them in corn husks. So good. Those sound good. 20 minutes. I'm sorry you have to trek out to get them, but they sound really good. And here's where his little flip-flop can be. Jew Dog asks, what is your and Joel's go-to snack and or snack food? Healthy food is just good food that's in a sad font. Healthy food is just good food that's in a sad font. Aw. Right on, James, nailed it. Okay, we got some go-tos here. There's an empanadas place across the way that's really good. Cheap. They recently raised the price though, interesting enough. But they're really good, always available, fast. Those are an easy pick. But sometimes we're going for sweet stuff now. So we had muffins today. Huh? Hold on. Instagram gets to hear all my mute, mic mute stuff. Sorry, you heard the glug glug. So the empanadas, we had muffins, chocolate chip a chocolate chip muffin and a blueberry muffin. That was good. Sometimes we just get through the old fart thing and have some steel cut oats, but we put a bunch of maple syrup. We got this sugar. It's called something like Uncle Joe's maple sugar. It's maple syrup that they dried and then powdered. It's so good. And some blueberries. What else? Oh, dark chocolate. Kind of boring though. Joel likes walnuts. I'll eat yogurt. Esther Price, best chocolates. Really? I'm gonna take note of that. Okay, we used to live in a place where they didn't have a lot of dark chocolate. See, Chris, Chris, I'm about to ask you questions. We used to live in a place that was a little farther away from easy to find good chocolate stuff. So we bought some Ghirardelli dark chocolate by like the retail box package, like kind of they put on the store shelf for people to buy packs of chocolate off of, and it was pretty good. But then we moved here, and there's more. We could go to like Trader Joe's has good chocolate. They're close by. So Chris, I know you have some Trader Joe's favorites, I think. So we're almost done finally with this gigantic pack of. Oh, Drew left a link for this chocolate. Yes, please. Yeah, we got 2 sticks of chocolate left of the Ghirardelli, and that one's good too, but we just had a lot of it. So yeah, 72% kind of is I think what we're aiming for, unless it's, I don't know, maybe you have better suggestions. It's a Cincinnati staple. Esther Price. Oh, it's cute. Here, let's see. Put it in the other browser. Okay, I got lots of stuff open. Look at that. Journey through the evening. Okay. Paste. Enter. Behold. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got here. Where is... There we go. Free was $15 purchase. Oh, it's chocolate season with Easter and all that. Esther started walking fudge door to door to raise money for her family. Aw. Darks. Oh, okay, now I'm just snacky. All right, let's put this away. Oh my goodness, browser button. There, thank you. That was her name. She has long passed away. That's how it goes. Down the rabbit hole, yeah. I'm into it though. That's a good one. There's this wiener dog, camping dog on Reddit. It passed away not too long ago, like a week ago. It was sad. They used to go camping, obviously. And the owner would put a bell and just let the dog run free because it was, I guess they rented a spot on a private island in like off the coast of Canada or something. I don't know exactly, but it didn't sound like fancy, it just sounded really secluded and nice. So the dog would just run around, living her best life.
Game begin.
Okay, so what did I say? This hand is touching the chalkboard. So thumb down. This one's palm out, thumbs up. Okay. Right? This is a little perplexing. I think I would like a sampler pack of dark chocolate and have them back to back so I could taste the subtle differences and then pick a favorite and go with it. What did I just say this was? Thumb up. So up.
When the Grumpies go places.
I'll be volunteering at Horror Hound this weekend in Cincinnati. I mentioned Grump when I can. Thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, hands. Just put them in their pockets. Hands should only be drawn in pockets. Would you say, James, till there's a hole in the paper? That's how many tries it takes? Okay, so it's just like that. Easy. Is it because the hand doesn't want to do that? That might be it. That's an icky feeling. All right, we'll stretch it out a little. Something like that. Horror Hound at the beginning of spring. That's surprising. It just, that's when it is. I would expect that to be a fall, Halloweenish thing. I guess it could be whenever. Why wait to get your horror fix? I know Mark would agree with that. In pockets and behind the back or head, like a nervous character in a manga. Yeah. Okay. It's good enough. Let's see. Oh, Shorjan is on Instagram. Hi. You're missing out on all the music. So, okay, Shorjan, if you're still there, you may have left. You get no music, right? Is it just me breathing heavily into the mic? Burping and swallowing? Oh no. Heavy breathing with chocolate breath. Oh no. Up to no good. He needs the splashes. Okay. So in my little trial, I gave some splashes. Let's see. Splashes. So let's see. It's pretty splashy. Ooh, Georgian has the ink pen update. Zebra Fude pens are my new favorite. I think I have those on here. We might have some somewhere. Yeah, I got the Tombow. So, why did those make the cut? Why are they your favorites? Bouncy tip, ink weight, or like line weight kind of variation, easy to control. I got the 4-pack on Amazon and I'm so happy with them. Huh. Yeah, the line weight, variation, sharpness, and they withstand Copic markers. That's always a plus. That could use a little more variation. 3 little fingers are too similar. Getting lost in my glue splats. Gotta hit the shower. Just wanted to check in for a bit. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you like those pens. I'm gonna see if we have some lying around. I feel like we do. Yeah, have a good evening. I'll probably have a new pen update next week. Yeah, I want to hear. I want to see examples. Okay. Limbs and glue, and limbs and glue. It's a big flip-flop. Okay, so now am I brave enough to do the grump face? I did everything but. See, maybe something like that. Something like just, I'm over this. That's kind of angry, but I think it's a good starting point. Bless you. No glue in his little hair, please. Very important strands. Poor thing. Okay, so let's see. That's erase, erase, erase. Okay. I did say I wanted to put some school supplies glued to the chalkboard. It's like the worst pair of scissors anybody has ever drawn. Oh, let's try that again. Got the right focus? Okay, good. This time I mean it. So scissors I could figure out, but a bicycle drawn from memory, forget it. I need the reference. So that's gonna get a splat. What else? Papers. That could just be right there. Pencils, pens. A nice Pilot Custom 74. Or maybe a Charlie Stink pen. I can't even, hold on, let's see. Little crayons or something. Some of this is going to be covered in word balloons, so, but yeah, I don't know. These are like the giant preschooler crayons or something. Hold on. That's not, doesn't read much as crayons. That's okay. I saw a video of bike builders making bikes based on sketches of bikes from memory. Pure chaos. Yes, James. I've tried. Manny rides a bike and I was like, what is this thing even? Because I try to picture you first. You have your first draft and you're like, okay, how is that even supposed to work? Because nothing's connected to anything. Where, how does this seat end up here and not block that? It just, yeah, it was no fun. Okay, so there's stuff. These will just get little glues because big splats would cover the whole thing. Okay, so let's do, hold on, some more eyebrows here. Okay, so a little splat. Get a bigger one there. What a mess. Telling you, don't give grade schoolers masonry grade construction glue. That's all you need to do. Okay. And no chains on so many of them. No pedals on most. Yeah, when I try to figure out, there's like it's not always a triangle in the middle. It's like some swoopy V kind of thing where the pedals connect and also to the handlebars, but the handlebars, and then seat somewhere, I don't know, just float it somewhere. I used to sell bikes, couldn't draw a decent one from memory. Yeah, I mean, you really did have to study it in a different way. I bet you know what a good selling point for a bike is, though. What is it, like comfort? What's the difference between like a bike that's a couple $100 or one that's like $1,000? Lighter, maybe? More comfortable seat? Oh, that's a piece of paper. Darn. The bike section at the Walmart or wherever they might sell bike tires at the very least, it's such a nostalgic smell. It almost just reminds me of like summertime. Okay, so that's that. And weight, shocks, gears, brakes in the caps, seat, shocks. Okay, that's an important thing for comfort. Gears confuse me. I drive a stick, but like the gears, I don't know how they work exactly. I did it in regular retail. The price was the deal breaker. Vinyl, machine oil, and raw rubber tires. That's the summer smell right there. So sometimes I'll see somebody riding a bike. They're going nowhere, but their legs are going super fast, and they're in the wrong gear, right? But I don't know if it's too high or too low, that kind of thing. I know if I'm getting on the freeway and I leave it in the low gear, I'll get a lot of pickup, like a acceleration, more quickly than if I went, to a higher gear more quickly. Something like that. Joel knows how to slow down with gear stuff. I don't know how to do that. Name brand extras like if it's electric or motorized, but I sold back in the 90s. Those things were sci-fi at the time. Oh yeah. I think I would just hurt myself. Just a hint of like eraser chalk or something. I don't know. That's what's on chalkboards, right? Erasers and chalk. I should write something on the board. There they are. No, that one. Get to the right. Ta-da! Troublemakers. Now I just want a big glue gun. Still has a bone trigger privateer, but need to admit that its knees will no longer allow mountain biking. Oh, his knees. Mountain biking for knees. Yeah, I have a like a exercise bike, and I don't want to raise the resistance because I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah, I guess it'd be hard to get rid of something like that though. If it was like a big part of your life, and then getting rid of it means that you'll never ride it again. Yeah, I just keep it in the what do you call it? The garage. That's a problem for later on. I hurt myself more opening up unbuilt bikes in a box than I ever did riding one. Oh. I had my years wrong. It's been supporting since 2006. Oh my goodness. Hiroof Realm says, can't wait to see the final. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working out. Probably gonna end the stream soon. Thank you guys so much. Whoever was, on and off peeking in Instagram. It's kind of weird because you're probably just listening to nothing but me breathing. So I'll try to figure out something to make it a little more pleasant of a viewing experience for you guys. But thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, and every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'm doing some on Wednesdays too. I think the exception being I have some classes I'm taking for risography printing in April, so those are going to be just Wednesday classes. Yeah, but let's see. Okay, first, I don't know how to even end on Instagram. It's like my first time. Okay, Instagram people. Royce, you came at the end. Okay, well, I'll leave you going, and then I'm just gonna. All right, so let's see. Everybody, take care of your knees. Drink water. Enjoy the smell of tires. Let's see. Are there people to raid? I want to take you guys to art streams, but sometimes I don't see any. Let's see. Who's here? They're playing games. All the art people I follow are playing games. Okay. We'll just do an awkward goodbye. So okay. Tomorrow, I think, yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. If I can't figure out a more elegant way to connect it to Instagram, I'll just connect it to Instagram like I am right now. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, Chris, for all your helpful information. You too, James, everybody who's chiming in. Yeah, so I will probably finish this tonight because this guy needs this. And then I'll do some painting tomorrow or something like that. So, all right. Take care, guys. I'll do this thanks for watching thing. Let's see. There we go. All right. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Take care, everybody. Oh, Shadow. Thank you. All right. See you later.